Hey guys, UK Prepping here. Just updating you on my EDC. UK legal EDC, all this stuff is legal to be able to carry in the UK and legally available in the UK most of the time. Now, obviously, it's super important now in this coronavirus pandemic outbreak. Prepping is more important than ever. You need to be prepared for this. So, I'm just going to run you through what I use, why I use it, give you some ideas. Your EDC is your front line against disasters. If you don't have a good EDC, you don't have anything. It is your very front line. The first thing you go to in disasters and emergencies is what you've got on you in your person. So let's just start off, jump right into it. Right, wallet. I have a wallet with me everywhere. What I keep in my wallet is a small amount of cash to get a taxi fare home if need to, if they're still running. But more importantly, 4 water purification tablets and an unlubricated condom. The reason you have this is these can hold gallons of water. It's a very common, popular survival item. They can hold gallons of water storage. They're very difficult to pop, and you can purify the water with them. So you have basically a water bottle and water purification on you at all times. Now, next, controversial at the minute, hand sanitizer. Now, a lot of people are saying it doesn't work on the coronavirus, but it doesn't have to work on the coronavirus. The last thing you need right now is to get sick. Our emergency services and health services are overburdened right now because of the pandemic outbreak. The last thing you need is get sick from anything else. You're not going to be able to receive proper medical treatment probably, and you're just going to overburden them in this time. So health and hygiene is even more important than normal. You might not be able to go to the pharmacy and get the medicines you need because people are stocking up. So just during the pandemic, even if it's not stopping corona, it's stopping other diseases which will inhibit the situation. Now, a blade. You need a knife on you at all times. A knife is the most common survival item. If you ask 9 out of every 10 survivalists what's the most important item, they'll tell you it's a knife. Now we've got some various ideas here. We've got some of these pocket pen knife little multi-tools. We've got some actual little pocket blades. Now, in the UK, to be legal to carry, it's got to be below 3 inches and the blade can't lock. Like you see, there's no locking mechanism on there. It's hard to do one-handed. There's no locking mechanism on it. There's 2 different types there. This one is a little bit longer and a little bit skinnier, this little Imperial. But again, it's below 3 inches and the blade doesn't lock. Or we have this more heavy duty multi-tool here. The blade isn't as good, but obviously it has so much more utility on it. I will carry these will obviously be in the wallet, and I'll pick a blade. Next we move on to the wrist. Now, this is a little bit of a legal grey area, and I don't tend to carry it. If I'm out in the woods, I'll probably carry it, because it has a blade in the clasp. But this is a 5-in-1. It's a bit of a gimmick, but at the end of the day, it's better to have a little gimmicky item than no item at all. It's got a blade in it, whistle, compass, and a fire steel, and obviously the cordage. If I'm in a town, which at the minute I'm not being much in, I won't carry this one because it's got the blade. I'll have this one, which is just purely the paracord, because I don't want to run into any legal trouble. If things get desperate, I might carry it in town, but right now I only carry it if I'm out in the woods. Next, lighter, covered in duct tape. Again, duct tape is a well-known multi-use item, even outside the prepping community. And a lighter, obviously, it's the fastest and easiest way to make fire. A lot of people mess around with flint and steels and stuff, and I do carry one. But your first port of call should be something easy in an emergency, and that's why I carry a lighter. Simple and easy. Always make sure your lighter is filled up with gas. Next, I don't see enough prepper items. It's a handkerchief. We often talk about cotton bandanas, cotton shamags, things like that, but no one ever talks about a handkerchief. A handkerchief is a mini bandana. 90% of all the functions of survival bandana or survival scarf you can do exactly the same thing with a handkerchief, and you can carry it. It's not suspicious. You can put it in your pocket. It's nice and small and compact. So if I was to pick 3 items here, I'd pick a blade, I'd pick this, and I'd pick the lighter. Those 3 items, you can have a full everyday carry in. But I've expanded it a little bit because extra pocket room. If you can carry extra, you should carry extra. Now, the last item here is my keys. Now, I essentially just have duplicates of everything here. There is a 3-inch blade on there. Again, no lock, UK legal. I just pick my actual keys on here. Just pick this up, small, switch my hand, shove that in a pocket. It's got the blade on it. This is a micro lighter, a compass, a pry bar, bottle opener and hex wrench. These are actually lock picks right here. Then I have 2 mini key screwdrivers and a flint and steel. Again, if I, for some reason I can't get all this in my pocket, I will literally throw this in my pocket, or I will literally pick this up and throw it in my bag. It does have my house key on it, so I will have this with me at pretty much all times, and then I will have this as extra. It never hurts to have more. Something like this, it's compact, it's easy, you'll never forget anything. Just pick it up, chuck it in a pocket, chuck it in a bag. Like I said, never hurts to have redundancy. Some preppers say 2 is 1 and 1 is none. If you don't have a backup and your first one breaks, you're screwed. So you should always have a backup. Like right now, I've covered the 3 basics. I've got water, I've got a blade, I've got a way to make fire, and I've got a way to purify water. Basically all here. There isn't a way to purify water on here, but you can purify water with fire. That's just a more direct way to purify water there. So, water, knife, fire. Some explained basics. This is just an idea. I'll try and put some more videos out. Obviously, we live in very trying times right now, so if you can, the more every individual is prepared, the more society is prepared, the less panic, the better off everyone is. So you just helping you out means someone else doesn't have to help you out, and then the help can get to where it needs to be. So please guys, start preparing so that we can all have a better time. Right, God bless, stay safe.